motherfucker.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Yanks 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Don't say in the building.
Zoo the Kid.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Andrew Schulz, and then we're just gonna be talking about a topic in general. It's like dating interracially. Is that okay or is it not? You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe. Now let's get into it.
A little intimidated when we date black women because I don't think you could fill our shoes. I feel like you're a little worried. I feel like you can't get to the back of it after a while.
No, I think we good.
I do see that a lot. I'd be like, oh, she's off the market. Like whenever I was dating a black girl, I would see black guys be like, oh man, can't do that.
You never dated a black girl.
I haven't?
No.
Okay.
So,
sure.
can I just pause this shit too?
Oh, you?
Yo, bro. I feel like culturally, like, I don't like the shit when they be talking about like racial shit. I think culturally, culturally, dating is a thing. Like, if somebody doesn't come from the same culture as you, like, imagine like in terms of like me, like I'm from Trinidad. Dating someone else that's outside of the Caribbean culture is gonna be like, we're gonna have different social norms, or like, you use that to shower, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cultural differences, like, and there's always gonna be differences between cultures, bro. That's all I wanted to say. Like, everybody is not gonna do the same thing, bro.
Okay.
They build different.
Yeah, everybody's like, they come from different places.
Morals is different.
Yeah, morals is different.
Beliefs different.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's.
Oh, you got that?
I think. Hold on, my fault.
Yeah, what do you mean?
This is I was gonna say about what his ideology is. Is this nigga just thinks black women are just all the same?
Yeah.
And I just, you know what I'm saying? Not to call him out for his ideology, or maybe he says something different, but like, bro, everybody's culture is not the same. Don't just say black women and just think black women's culture is gonna be collectively all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be different. You know.
Of course.
Okay.
Why is this surprising? Well, I'm not pounding you on that. Like it's some accomplishment. Yeah, there's hot girls, you know, and then you try to put your pee-pee in them. You know? Is that shocking to you that a white guy, like, this is so interesting, the world. Is that, like, shocking to you that there's, you know, that white people will date out of their race? Do you think only white people only date white people?
No.
Oh, you thought I was Jewish, too, so you assume probably I'm dating, like, a Jewish person.
Yeah.
Right. Do you feel the pressure, though, of, like, I think at least I'd see it now, that there's, like, a pressure for black women, black men specifically.
Well, not just black men.
Yeah.
Well-off black men. Athletes, celebs, entertainers, influencers like that.
Yeah.
Pause that.
Regular guys.
How do you feel about that?
Because you made it and you got money, or you
So do you feel
happy?
Well, I know,
you
like,
think you got what it
not that,
takes.
you know what I'm saying, say anything about
But you don't get what you
anybody's,
want.
you know what I'm saying, status or whatever, but like, in terms of dating a specific race, do any of y'all feel like that's a specific pressure from society that maybe I should date this specific race because, you know what I'm saying, society? Is that actual? Does people actually do that? Do you think that's...
I think a lot of people might feel that pressure. I don't know how much it gets expressed out there. I think that's something that people feel sometimes, right?
Do you think that's not only influenced by society, but you think that's influenced by family too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Probably more than family. Probably more family than
Society.
I would say. Because I think what doesn't get talked about enough is like all right, if you, I don't know, maybe Jamaicans might not feel this way, but like Dominicans, there's a certain thing with certain people where like they kind of want you to date more on the lighter side, right? And it's like, it's either that or you date somebody that's even if they like a dark skinned Dominican, like woman or whatever, they would want you to like still date Dominican at the very least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you kind of straight, all right. So first it would be date a Dominican woman, right? Have babies, family, all that by a Dominican woman. If you don't do that, then it's like
you're a light skinned bitch.
Get a light skinned girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
I'm not gonna lie too. I feel like
perception
that's
of,
how
like,
Caribbean families are too, bro.
Yeah, no.
Cause not for nothing, like I know young, you probably be in the same position, but it's like my people's want me to fucking marry a Trini bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back to Trinidad and find a nice gal, make it some roti or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep the
traditional.
Keep the tradition
Yeah.
going on and shit. But like,
I guarantee you, if I asked my mom, who you want me to date? My mom would definitely say Dominican woman.
Yeah.
100%. My dad too.
Nobody told me. They said we gonna watch you.
yeah, but like,
We gonna see which one you pick.
I mean, I just be around my family and shit. You could just see like, you know, just because you're a man, they just be putting out these options for you, like what you should continue
What you
your
should be
bloodline with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all really they be trying to put in front of you. You know what I'm
So
saying?
have you
Without
felt it?
actually saying, hell yeah.
You felt it?
Yeah.
You felt it, love?
Like,
Especially now as I'm getting older.
Society. Have you felt society kind of pull you that way? Like you got to date a black woman or something?
On certain cultures pull me that way.
I'll say
when
this.
you're conscious of multiple
I'll say
cultures,
this in my
you know
perspective.
what to expect. Would you put yourself around?
True.
I'll say this in my perspective, bro. I'm gonna fuck with whoever I feel like is compatible with me and can make what I want to make work.
You got the same
you know
morals as me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really on some like very selective shit. Like I feel like that's just corny because nigga, you can meet the greatest person in the world, nigga, just because nigga you bigoted and because you know what I'm saying you've been influenced by people around you. You can make maybe. Nah, I feel like you know what I'm saying. I feel like you fire.
I agree. I ain't gonna lie. Just real quick, like I date morals before anything else.
Yeah, for us.
If we're talking about serious shit, like dating, me, my mom,
as
and
much
all
as
that.
people be talking about race and peoples and shit,
Yeah,
there's bad people everywhere.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And also,
there's bad people
Yeah, I mean,
everywhere.
There's always the opportunity to do bad everywhere.
No, there's bad
You
white
can
people.
instantly be flipped like this.
I'm saying it in the context is like they
My
think
fault.
all these
I go
all
through
these
a
light
phase
skinned
about
bitches
it.
is gonna be good. All these white
Not
bitches
good.
might be good. All these Trinidadian bitches might be good. This bitch might ruin my life.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about that.
That's one of the 3 most important things in life that you could do. Is like it's like choosing your partner, choosing your career, and I forgot the third one. I don't know. There's a third one in there though. But there's like 3 different like decisions that you make that are like
probably like your friends at the third one.
friends, I guess. Yeah.
You wait till you get some money and then you go cross. So,
And why do you think that happens?
why does it happen? Look, have I dated outside my race? Yes. But I dated that people that adored me, that appreciated me.
Yeah.
Not to say at the time they didn't.
Yeah.
I've dated my kids, but I dated women that celebrate me and appreciate me. That's where I'm going to be.
I think he meant to say his kids mother.
Look at it
I
because I'm
think
not
that's what he
dating
meant
for
to say.
society.
Because they're black.
I'm dating for
Yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah, I think that's normal. I also think that like if you live in
I'm
China,
so-
you're probably going to
No,
date a
so-
Chinese
yeah.
person, right? And there's what is the black population of America is like 10%, 12%.
Probably 12%.
So half of that is women.
Yes.
So 6% of America is black women. And then the white population of America is, I don't know, like 50% or 60%. I don't know what it is. So
There's 30, 40, 12, like 30, yeah, probably 40 something percent.
let's just round it
Let's
up
go
to 50. So 25% is white women, right? So you have 4 times the amount of white women than black women. So maybe the numbers, maybe it's not just like a black guy gets on and then he dates a white girl.
Right.
Maybe there's just more white women
Well,
that are out there
they're
just
not
by
just
the
what they are.
numbers. Yeah, well, there is. So like, yeah, because I can.
That's an interesting thing to talk about, right? It's like he basically is trying to put it up to stats where it's like
Man, they say
There's just more white women than black women available to black men.
They
right?
say when a black man get a white woman, they get the worst of the white women. Like,
I heard that.
When they get time,
I've
you know
heard
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah. I've
You
definitely
ain't
heard
getting
that.
the best of the white.
The ones that the white dudes don't like.
Yeah.
Or they keep rejecting.
Mm-hmm.
You getting the bottom, you scraping the gratin, nigga.
I'm not even gonna lie to you though. Some of these white men be hating you be fucking these bitches. Like,
because regardless, it's still a white woman.
These be the baddest.
They know, they understand the value, despite what
Like, oh, you
part
fucking
of the
him?
class you is. You still this
A nigger?
woman. They still attached.
Yeah,
to
they be
the
tight.
Word.
Yo, it's wired into the DNA,
Imagine if I was a
bro.
black
Literally.
woman, I saw that, I would feel that way. I'd be like, whoa, what the going on? Like, why? I feel like it's
But I
something
don't know.
feel
I don't
rejected.
know if we as black men, if we feel that same way when we see a black woman dating a white guy. I don't think it.
I think you guys-
it elicits the same response.
You date
Nah, niggas be
recently
tight.
white women or
Niggas be
what?
tight
You
sometimes.
dress
I don't
like
think
a
we
white
see it the
woman.
same way though.
You know what Shit, they should be doing.
I don't know. I feel like
fly, but I'm like,
No,
nah,
you look
man.
great. You look. I think you guys.
I feel like when white men see white women with black men, or just even colored men in general, you gotta understand the ideology of white supremacy, bro. White supremacy is in terms of like keeping a race.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But non-racist, this
But
is
with
people.
white men, they don't care about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they could care less. They just like who they like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people that's not racist.
Word.
But the racist white men, they don't like that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No funny shit.
I also think, just to add real quick to the point, is like, I think a lot of people date from experience, right? Like an early childhood experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've heard some of these YouTubers and shit talk about, I got attention from this type of woman when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of changed the trajectory of how they dated
Yeah,
for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Now, experiences definitely make a
Yeah,
lot
bro.
of the
Like, if they
situation.
all got some black dudes I've heard said, the Tommy Sotomayor dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sotomayor's a weird name, but what's it called? He said some shit like black women wasn't fucking with him,
Mm-hmm.
like early on in his life.
Mm-hmm.
But white women always was like giving him his
Giving
praises,
attention and
giving him
shit.
attention and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So people kind of have like that warped, like, mind frame because
About
of, yeah, like, oh, you ugly and this and you this and that, whatever. But it's just like, that's just the girls you was around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the question.
People don't know how to put that together. Like,
So the question is now, how y'all feel about interracial dating?
I don't have no feeling about it. I think
you do what you want to do,
people,
man.
yeah.
I would prefer
Hey,
niggas.
there's a situations.
I would prefer.
It depends on the situation.
I would prefer black people to date other black people. White people to date other white people.
You hear Dr. Umar shit?
I mean, nah, I'm just saying tradition.
Black queens forever, nobody's
Yeah,
never.
exactly. Nah, but what I'm saying is like I feel like it's too much. I feel like
Would you ever date a snow bunny?
No, not seriously. But what I feel like is like
Wow, you just gonna.
I feel like
I'm gonna keep it on. I could say the same thing.
Wow.
'Cause I feel like
Crazy.
there's-
Would you like down a snow bunny?
But I locked it down.
like married.
Marry her, bring her to the family, all that.
I think when that's a key word. When you bring it up to family,
Mm-hmm. Too much
Bitch,
cultural difference.
hold on.
Asian woman.
Hold on,
still
my
a
my
snowman.
family might be welcoming.
No.
But your
Nobody's
family
a white
is
girl.
No,
probably
Asian
most
woman's
likely
white.
not gonna be welcoming.
Yeah, and then
You know what I'm saying?
and just to avoid that, I'd rather not do it.
I
at all.
agree, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
Do
think-
Asian
They
women
got-
fall under
unless
the
she's
snow
a
bunnies?
black Asian woman.
And not for nothing.
I don't know
Unless
if
she's a
Asian
black
women fall under the snow bunnies.
Nigga, I wouldn't.
Nah,
Unless
not
she's
for
a
them.
black
Asian
Asian
even.
woman.
I would say in my perspective too, bro.
Asian even
I
worse
come
to me.
from a very strongly
Right.
oriented family
He would one time,
Type
but
of
he
oriented
ain't been the same since.
conglomerate of a family. You know
So
what I'm
that's the
saying?
question for you.
So like, if I can't fuck with my son's mother or my daughter's mother
Mhm.
just because they're white,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to endorse that type of family.
Mm.
Because now this bitch is gonna be trying to force me over there. Oh, I know they hate you, but can you just come for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what, bitch?
Can you come
I was
say
like,
hi?
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna put myself in uncomfortable situations where I feel like these motherfuckers might kill me.
Yeah.
Knowing
they
the
just
history,
secretly dislike
knowing
you.
the history of white people, they can be very violent and very sneaky. I don't want to surround myself with a family of white people. You know what I'm saying? And my child and supposedly my woman. I seen Get Out, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all think?
I know how this movie go.
I'll be honest.
Movie.
Me
straight.
personally, I feel black or Hispanic. That's the way I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Read the head.
Like comfortably, that's how I feel like I would have to go.
All right, what you think?
How about you, Lot?
Listen, you might have got them signs, man, early in the relationship. Like you shouldn't have been fucking with them in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Word. On that, dogs.
So you either ignore the shit,
Ignore the
Or
signs.
move forward.
or you gotta stick with it.
Yeah.
And then you can drop it when it.
You kept following do not enter signs.
Word.
You seen do not enter and you just kept going, huh?
Yeah, it's cool.
I know that.
The road looks good.
Yeah.
The road looks
You gotta
good.
really know
Maybe
that road.
The signs is not right.
You gotta really know that road. Like,
Yeah.
If you ignoring the signs, you must know that road. And you know
Yeah.
somebody just put that shit up.
Word.
What you think,
Type
Ash?
shit.
You know a sign maker and shit. Like
He already
Can't
said
do
it.
it,
man.
Can't do it.
No, I could do interrelationship.
Could you marry a white girl? Baby.
See, that's the thing with me. A white woman, it really depends though.
On
It
the
really
vibe.
depends. It really depends. I don't think personally. I'll say this right now. I don't think it'll ever happen in my lifetime just because of the family dynamic. I'm very important on family.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't have my son or my daughter around my grandparents, or their grandparents, which is my shorty's father, might be. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
Saying on some
I
racist
want to
shit,
be
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, not to be judgmental, but I should be because the culture is very different.
Word.
I don't want, not to say white culture is the worst culture, but it technically is the worst culture to bring your kids around. I don't want to have my kids around that, bro. Keep it 100 with
But
you.
yeah, I get you. But white culture won't think that we can bring ourselves around the same bullshit. We can survive.
White
around
culture
that
thinks
bullshit.
that
You know what saying?
I'm gonna bring my kids in the worst culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fight, and I
It's a
just don't want to
battle,
have that dynamic. That
Right.
dynamic's gonna be bad. I'd rather fuck with a Caribbean shorty,
Facts.
or you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
a shorty that comes from the same type of culture and dynamic that we could relate. And this is morally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same morals now.
But then it comes to
Man.
like, when do you cross the boundary? What's the fine lines? Like, cause you can be friends with somebody and easily cross that line. Like, okay, we really fucking.
Well, I think that's what's
What about you, yo?
dating
Cause that's
is
like
for.
that's
I
a
already said it,
stepping
man.
stone. Sometimes
Can't
some
do it.
people just skip the
I
stepping
mean,
stone.
right,
Like you already know
I
you
feel like
won't
it's
be
just
good
not
like
the
that, just
ideal
as friends.
situation.
Cause you can't even be a friend with somebody. You can't even take it to the next level. Like indulging career wise, home wise, everything.
Yeah,
Habits,
sometimes you just gotta realize some people ain't compatible with you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And just chalk it up and see them later. Some
Word.
niggas be trying to fight it. I like this person so much because they look good, or you know what I'm saying?
And
I need to
going on
make
way
it
too
work.
long type shit.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta leave that person alone.
Word. Well, let us know what
know.
y'all think, man.
Word,
Make sure
let us
y'all
know.
like, share, and subscribe, man. We out of here.